What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I'm joined with my sister Kirst. As you guys know, Explore with Kirst, her YouTube channel is and will be in the description below, like every single other video that I've done. So today we're actually doing a reaction video to Kirst's fight that she done for the ultra white collar for cancer research. So I ain't going to bore you, we are just literally going to get straight into the video. So yeah. Peace. And we're recording.
Here we go.
Right. So, this is Kirst literally just coming out.
Vicky's
now.
first.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So my opponent is coming out first. And then you hear when I come out with...
Oh, yeah, you will have to apologise for the loud screaming that you do hear from the video. I will try my best to turn it down as much as possible.
Family members, friends who came to my fight and watched me, and you hear my mum screaming and my dad and everyone else.
So yeah, right. So let's get into it.
Have you noticed how no one's screaming?
No one's really screaming on that.
And how quick she comes up.
So the red lights are for the red corner,
Yes.
in it, and then the blue lights are
Yeah.
for the blue corner. So right.
And look how quick she comes out as well. She's already coming out. Mum weren't too sure if it was my turn or not.
Okay.
Until they heard mine, and then obviously my trainer, who I trained with for like the 8 weeks. Here we go.
And there's the screaming that, as I say,
Yeah.
I apologise for.
And excuse the language as well.
I just realised it's an attic. It's an attic.
Yeah, ATJK.
Is it ATGK? No, it's not I, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
attic.
And then I've had the flag, and obviously I've had Nan on there, Uncle Shane and Uncle Alan on there for cancer research.
Yeah,
on my
because we
flag
lost
as well.
all of them through cancer, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Ricky. And then you had Sasha. And then you had Georgia on there next to Mum. Becky. You had loads
John
of
was
people.
there
Yeah,
as
John,
well, weren't they? Yeah.
Kelly.
So, for those of you who aren't sure, John Nichols, No Mercy, big MMA fighter, I will get my words out.
But he was a boxer first.
Yeah.
Then he went to MMA, and then he's retired from MMA, but he is hopefully going back to boxing to have one more fight and then retiring full stop. But he was the one who trained me. Then I was training at his gym until I had my 8 weeks training, and then he ended up training me every weekend
to get to this.
So I was training at least 3 to 4 weeks.
Right, okay, yeah.
Well,
so,
3 to 4 days a week.
So as you can tell by the name, as you heard, so John's fighting MMA name was called No Mercy.
Yeah,
so
John, No Mercy Nichols.
No Mercy Nichols. So that's why, as you heard with the calling out, that it was merciless Kirst. You know, she wanted a bit of John in her, because at the end of the day, it was John who trained you.
Yeah.
You know, it was John who trained her, so, you know, put the two and two. And wasn't it Becky who came up with
came up with
the name, which is John's other half.
And then John was like, merciless Kirst.
Yeah. So
And that. So yeah, it was
good.
good training.
And that loud scream
is my mum, our mum.
is our mum. You could tell she's excited and trying to be the loudest person there. So
Well, you find that even more when they ended up screaming Vicky. Mum was getting louder and louder and louder. Same with Dad as well, louder.
Oh.
And then we start. I am going to say one thing. When you're in the ring, all you hear is buzzing. You don't hear... Like, John was trying to say to me, I'll do this, do that. I couldn't even hear him. It was so much buzzing in my ear, you couldn't hear anyone saying things.
I suppose with the adrenaline as well, it would be...
And then
zone everything else out.
Yeah, and then obviously I tried to do the uppercut on her. But obviously I never had any training. It was my first fight. I didn't know how to do a proper uppercut. I didn't know how to do a proper hook, things like that. Yeah. So I was learning from all this, but I have got a lot better with my uppercuts and everything like that. Yeah,
but it's your first. It's your first boxing match. Yes. But not only is it your first boxing match, you've got to remember it's for cancer. So it's for cancer research. So it is charity. So it's not one of those be all end all matches. No. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Like there. And have you not noticed as well, she keeps moving backwards, so I'm going forwards.
Yeah, and she's coming back. Moving backwards. But she's not keeping her face protected as much. She keeps dropping herself quite a bit.
She keeps going backwards. I'm going forwards. She don't ever come forwards to me. It's always me going forwards.
Back. Yeah.
But also, with some of the parts, you might see my hand do drop because I want her to hit me, because she's not hitting me.
She's not hitting you. You had a couple of nice hits on her then.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I wish I had more training.
Thing is, though, you can see you're throwing those punches that you're not actually like hitting her though. You're throwing the punches, but she's just not doing it. She's not reacting or anything.
Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing with the jab, going in with the jab, for her to probably drop her hand down, so then I can go in for it. But she just, you'll see some of the parts where she just goes in like this.
Yeah.
Instead of actually hitting me.
Yeah, she nearly fucking lost her foot in there.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So that's first round. As I said, you know, I couldn't do the uppercuts. I couldn't do hooks properly. It was my first ever being in a ring.
Yeah.
You know, some of the times that with uppercuts, you're not meant to bring. You'll see, the uppercuts. I bring my hand back, but you're not meant to. It's from here, straight round
and come up, didn't you?
It's literally from here, and you bend your neck, and then you drive it through instead of bringing it down.
Right. Yeah.
But the
that round was pretty good. Like, I would have said you definitely had the upper hand on that first round. Like, without a doubt, I would have said you had.
Yeah.
You definitely had the upper hand on her in that round. You threw in a couple of punches, but like a couple of combos as well.
Yeah.
If that made sense. You threw in quite a few combos there.
But the thing is, with the training, the 8 weeks of training. So before I did the 8 weeks, John was teaching me my hooks, like combos, slips. All them things, but when I did the training, the first 2 weeks it was more fitness.
Yeah.
Then we didn't do no pad session. That was a downer.
Yeah.
We mainly did on the bags and sparring, because I ended up sparring with one of the boys and I got him like a trooper. But other than that, you would have thought there would have been a little bit more things put into it. But it's...
But you had that extra training, luckily,
Yeah,
indirectly,
luckily, yeah.
because of John. You know, knowing
Yeah.
John and
then that,
how helpful John was to you. Like, John...
Yeah, and then training at Keddles as well. They helped me, because I trained with the females at Keddles for Thai boxing, and they all pushed me every time I went there until I did my 8 weeks training. They all pushed me to my limit. And Jo, she showed me how to do different things and helped me a lot. They have, you know, and a lot of these only just go and do the 8 weeks training and don't even bother doing any other training.
No, but the difference with this is you've carried it on. You've found the love in the side of boxing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you've carried it on. You're still doing the training. So come your next match, whether it be another ultra white collar or not, you'll have a lot more experience than the first time you entered the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, you definitely had the first, like, the upper hand on that first round, 100%. Sorry.
I'm vaping, she's smoking. The pep talk he's giving me is like, you've had her in the first round.
Yeah.
Keep going in the second round. And basically go for it. I'll explain what he says in the third, when it comes to the third round.
The bloody place.
And bear in mind, I've got asthma.
Yeah.
So...
You can hear they're trying to shout at you.
Yeah. I was ready. My trainer stopped talking already.
Yeah.
As soon as I turned around, they literally was like, "Go on, girl." And I'm nodding to my head, nodding to him.
Yeah.
And this is second round. And you see her, she starts running.
Yeah. Oh God, Mum's so
Let
loud.
me say one thing. If people say big people can't fight, I'm guaranteed that's a lie, because look at this.
Well, yeah.
And then you'll see at the end who wins.
See, you heard. I think you must have heard that then, because as soon as they go now,
Yeah.
that's it. You're going.
I think
boom, boom,
I
boom.
did, but as I said, like when you're in that ring,
It's just buzzing noises.
it's buzzing noises, and you hear everyone cheering. You can't hear John. If John was in my corner, if they actually let me have John in my corner, it would have been so much better.
Why wasn't you allowed John in your corner?
Because
of his ranking.
well, Jimmy said, yes, I'm happy for him to be in your corner,
Yeah.
100%. I had to go and speak to Amanda, who runs the Dartford ultra white collar, and then she went no, and I was like, oh. And then so it came to the day of my fight. Jimmy asked what number I am. Told him. He was getting impatient because all the boys wanted to watch me, and same as Jimmy. Until I went downstairs getting ready, and Jimmy was like, "Who's your corner?" I went, "No one." He went, "So John's not being in the corner?" I went, "No, she won't let me." He went, "Well then I will." So that's why he.
So that's
came
why
on,
he come on the corner. Right. Well, that was nice of him though to turn around and say, "Well, I don't get why they wouldn't let John there. And maybe it could have been because he is such a big fighter.
Yeah.
That it would have been a bit like, oh well, yeah, well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I think, and obviously Jimmy even said he hears everything that John was saying.
And repeat it.
Repeat it,
yeah. Repeat it back to you.
And there's me
Yeah, look, you've just had her.
And the thing is, she's turning her back and moving.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see her there, she hit you, but the other arm come underneath to get you in the belly.
Yeah,
but
because the point, it's basically based on your skills how many hit, basically where you hit them, how many hits you do.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you definitely got a lot of hits in, so.
I think keep your hands up as well and things
Yeah.
like that.
I noticed a couple of times you have dropped your hands, but again, it's your first fight.
The only reason, right, that's what Mum was asking me, why do you keep dropping your hands? The reason why I was dropping it, because she weren't hitting me.
Oh, she was trying to give her the
I
opportunity.
was giving her the opportunity to hit me, but she
just
wasn't.
weren't taking it.
And obviously, yeah, she got me a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, you see me go like that to wipe my face to see if I was bleeding.
Right.
But other than that, I was more getting the hits than what she is.
Than what she was.
See, I couldn't hear him say double jab
Yeah.
right hand.
Mum.
The thing is, you've got to find that opportunity to hit, to
Yeah,
go for it.
to go for that hit.
If you know you ain't got that opportunity, you can't go for it. Because you might get caught off, kind of thing. And there. So where I'm going up my hand, where she's coming with her jab, I'm trying to knock it.
Yeah.
To have that time to knock that jab, to be able to do that, but then it wasn't working.
Yeah. That was, again, you did get quite a few hits in it, at her then. But she did get a few hits at you then. She did manage to get a couple of knocks onto you there.
So this is the
That was a good second round.
Yeah.
Like, that was good. That was a bit on both sides. Like, you both finally had that.
Yeah. So this is the third round. Jimmy's basically saying to me, "Look, Kirst, you've won the first round. You won the second round. Now, nothing's stopping you. Go and win that first round. Go for it."
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Just go for it.
Just
You've won this, so you've won it.
You've won it. Go for it." So the pep talks are good because it gives you that confidence boost as well. Of you know that you're doing well. You're not slacking. You're you know
And with Jimmy, he knows Martin, Sylvie.
Oh, so he knows all of our.
So he knew
family.
Knew our family.
Yeah.
And knew what I was doing it for because he did a charity fight for Paul.
Right. Oh, what for Cousin Paul?
For Cousin Paul when he got killed. So he knew why I was doing this.
Yeah.
And everything like that, and especially for Alan as well. So.
Throat's killing ya. But there's Mum turned around and saying her throat's killing her. I'm not surprised the way she's shouting with it all. Like, yeah. Just Mum. Just saying, not being up the yard tomorrow, but them and the Walters.
Yeah, we are going Dover tomorrow, guys.
Yes.
So today is the 16th of June. And then the 17th of June, we are going Dover. So there is another video of that coming out.
How many videos it's going to be, I don't know. But
yeah,
hey,
they're all day.
They're all day.
And then that's when Jamie come on. They're trying to call me, but I was just too focused as getting this, basically the job done.
Yeah.
The good part's coming up. Here.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
And she's running.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The thing is...
Yeah, you literally, you can see you just went, yeah, right, now it's my time.
Yeah.
Bush.
So where Jimmy said, go for it now, Kirst, I thought, you know what, sorry, I'm going to go for it. And that's when I've done that little jab, and then I came with that right hand, and then her head's back. I've got a good picture of that.
Yeah.
And her head's right back, and you see her running, and I'm still going in for it. And then I thought I had her in the third round, but obviously,
well,
she
we'll see.
on. It's like, use your mind. He was like, "You've got this, now go for it. Don't effing hold back." Oh, God.
Tired. Dush, 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 dush.
Right.
Ah, get out.
So I'm just going for it, but there's going to be 2 occasions I get peed off because my head guard. So basically, the head guard and the gloves we have to use. So the person who fired before us, we've got to use their head guard and gloves.
Oh.
So it's all sweaty in our hands. The head guard's all sweaty. So we use. They don't give you your own single one. What I think that's a bit bad.
Yeah,
but
you
we have
your
to
own
use
one,
the people that was in front of us. So there might have been at least 10 fights in front of us.
and you've had to put. Oh.
So them people that's wore them, we've had to wear it, and the head guard keeps coming off.
Right.
So I was getting really annoyed with it because I was going in for it,
but it's kept
and
slipping.
it kept coming off.
Yeah, look there.
And you do hear Mum saying that I'm getting a bit peed off about it. Because he asked me, he was like, "You alright?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, I'm just getting peed off with it."
Go, Cass! Come on! Go, Cass, now! Now!
And it's come off again.
Yeah. Thing is, though, you would get paid off. If you're in a fight, the last thing you want to be happening is your head guard keep coming off. You know, it shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's probably one thing that Ultra White Collar probably does need to sort out is maybe a couple of hats that get changed like every 2 matches or something like that. So
I think the thing is, I think they should have, for every fight, every fighter should have one head collar, head collar each.
Yeah.
And the glove. Well, the glove is not too bad. The head guard,
it's
I
the
think.
head guard. More important. That's a bit more important. It's protecting your head,
the only bad thing about the Ultra White Collar, they're pure organised. Before you even can fight, you have to sell 10 tickets. You've got to raise 50 quid. If you don't do both of them, you can't fight. So a lot of people.
There are a lot of strict rules within it as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people had to quit because they didn't raise 50 quid, but got like 10 tickets. But I was lucky. I got the 10 tickets. I raised over 50 quid.
How much did you end up raising for the charity?
I think it was like over 200 odd pound. I think it was. But in total, everyone together, I think it was like, I want to say 5 grand.
That's not bad considering.
Something
that's not
like
bad.
that. And
that's
then
not bad.
they were saying they record it, but the recording is far back. So you can't really see our fights.
Okay.
So lucky enough, Mum's recorded it. One of the boys recorded it for me as well.
Yeah.
So I had 2 different views
on it, yeah, to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Just get in the arm.
There you go.
I was getting the right ump. So I had all the boys out. Some of the boys were sitting there. One of the girls that I trained was sitting over in the corner.
Boom, boom. Yeah, look, you're getting the hits in. Cool.
And
Yeah,
Jimmy,
she had
Jimmy
you.
knows.
She had you just then.
Yeah.
She knocked you back. Then you see you sort of stumbled back then, but straight away you regained your positioning.
And then some of the times where if Vicky hits me, and I hear the people over the other corner calling for Vicky, that's when I switch, and I'm like, nope, not happening. It's gonna be my name called.
It's gonna be your name called.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, straight away you regained your positioning. You're straight back up again. Your hands are up. You're.
And bear this in mind, I've got asthma, so I was getting really out of breath. But my asthma has got a lot better, and I'm controlling my breathing because I never knew how to control my breathing.
You see, she had you not there. She knocked
and that's
you
the
there.
end of the round. So you have 3 rounds, 1 minute round each.
Right. Okay.
It's either 1 or 2 minutes.
So this is
each.
when they now will decide who won it. If it was Kirst who won it, or if it was the other girl who won it. So.
And then, as I said, like you've got, there's another John who I
Yeah.
train with, in the white. He was cheering me on. Chloe, another girl called Chloe, she was cheering me on.
So you had quite a few people there supporting
Yeah, all
you
the
and
boys-
behind you, which is good.
Yeah,
It's
literally, the
good.
boys that had fights before me, who I train with, all quickly gone down to medical, sort themselves out, just to come up and watch
Just
me.
to come up and watch. So let's see the final result.
So Chloe and John is
Yeah.
like, well done, you've effing done it.
That was I must admit, so I wasn't there for that at the time. I wasn't actually speaking to my family, but all's good now, as you can tell. So I'm gutted that I didn't get to see the match, but I did watch it. I think it must have been like the day or two after, believe it or not. I actually did see this video on my mum's Facebook, and even then, I mean, as I say, we know the results, obviously, but yeah, no, it's definitely a good fight that you had there. You had the support there, which is good. You raised enough money to help
Yeah.
out with the cancer research
But
side
with-
of it. So yes,
With the charity, as I said, it means a hell of a lot to me.
too much
because
to us. Yeah,
we've lost so
so
many
people through cancer.
through that,
Yeah.
and you'll see how much it meant to me.
Yeah. So let's see.
Come on.
You'll see John come over in a minute.
Come on.
I turn round.
Come on, dog. Oh, no, it's everything.
And John was like, "Are you alright now?" Jimmy was like, "Well done, you done fucking well."
Yes.
Here comes
Yeah,
John.
there's John.
He was like, "I'm well proud of you, well done."
But listen to the difference in the uproar when John walks over to you. You can hear the slight uproar from when John comes over.
Yeah.
Boom, it goes up.
Yeah.
So again, indirectly, they already knew. Sorry, I've just looked at my dog. And he's lying like an absolute retard. But you could tell that the second they see him come straight up to you, cuddle you, and then clicked on who it was that come up and gave you the cuddle,
Yeah.
that was like, oh my god, like you
Because
can hear it.
John's well known, you know, as I said,
You know, and
he's
you have to
got
put in,
YouTube
yep,
videos up there, so just put in
John
John No Mercy
Mercy
Nichols, and you see his fights. You know, he's been he's won the world title and things like that. Like, he went back into MMA, and then no one wanted to fight him.
No.
He had about 3 or 4 fighters pull out on
Pull
him
out.
because they didn't want to fight him because
Yeah.
he's that good.
Yeah.
That's another John. He's like, "You fucking done it."
Come on. Come on.
And you had Sasha crying.
Come on. Come on.
Oh. Yes.
In a minute, Mum will turn it round on her face and you'll see how much it meant to her as well. And John and everyone else. She turns the camera around. I had to get Jimmy to get a picture with him.
Yeah,
He-
definitely.
he
He was
trained-
in he was in your corner, so getting
Yeah.
that picture meant everything because he indirectly helped with it by giving you, as I say,
Yeah.
that extra support, that extra go on, cuz you've got it. You've done
Because-
round one, done round two. Fucking smash her out now. Go
I
for
was
it.
the only female. Obviously, there was another female, but she ended up turning up, I think, 3 weeks in.
Right.
So I was the only female that stayed that all the 8 weeks, turned up every session, even
start
when
to
from the
finish.
start to the finish, even when I was ill, I still turned up for that session. That's why he knew.
It was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Didn't stand a chance, exactly. And that come from,
You see, John-
straight away, that come from John.
No, Ricky.
Or was that Ricky?
Ricky.
Oh, that was our older brother.
And then the other John comes over,
Oh, yeah.
helps me down.
Ah, yeah.
He got a picture of him giving me a cuddle as well.
Oh, yeah, look, yeah.
He's like, "You've done it, well done." I was like, "Can you get my flag, please?" So I was so emotional
Yeah.
about it, and then as soon as I went down in the changing room, that was it. I just burst into tears because
through the pure excitement
Yeah.
and the adrenaline, it just it kicks in.
yeah, it was. Here goes. Here's Mum. And then John.
There's John.
Look at the smile on their
He's-
faces. Even Becky as
Yeah,
well.
even Becky. Yeah.
You know, to have, and then Kelly.
Oh my! Is that Kelly?
Yeah, Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly and his and other half come. Her cousin and I think it's two of her cousins and some of her friends came.
Oh God!
So fucking happy.
So shaking. Oh my God.
Oh
That was it.
God!
But yeah, like it was a tense fight. It was absolutely amazing fight. Like.
Yeah, it's no, that was good. That was a good fight. You definitely had the upper hand on times, and you know she did get you a couple of times, which is expected. You don't expect to just go down and literally just flatten them like
No.
without getting a hit
Well,
or two
to be
or
honest,
more.
some of the fights. So John,
Yeah.
the other John, he had a fight, took him out in like I think it was like 10 seconds,
Jesus.
just straight down, and that was it. First round, he won it.
He won it.
And
Yeah, I
some of
suppose
them,
you could probably get a knock in if you.
yeah, and some
get
of
it
them
right.
was getting him in the first round or maybe the second. There was one fight that he kept knocking him down, and then it came to a part where he was like, I can't do it anymore. But the thing is, they weren't meant to fight each other. The people that was meant to fight them pulled out, so they had to
So
fight.
they had to just
yeah.
put it into each other.
But-
Jesus. But yeah,
Ah.
so that is another reaction video for you guys.
Yeah.
As I said, my camera's here recording and Kirsty's camera is there recording, so trying to go back from the, you know, the two is a bit like, ugh. But, yeah, so that is, for my guys on my channel,
And
another
this-
reaction video for you.
Yeah, this is a
And
reaction video for you guys as well. But if you do like reaction videos with me and my sister, let us know in the comments, and yeah, we'll probably
Just do
do
some
some
more.
more.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if you like what you see, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on that bell so you can get notifications, and yeah, till
that is
then.
it. Literally. Peace.